Hello, and welcome everyone once again to the last quarterfinal. We have four new contestants now. The last four quarterfinalists. We already have 12, out of which six have already qualified for semi-finals. Biswa Kalyan Rath, Anirban Das Gupta, Devaya Bopanna, Vishal Dayama, Shantanu Anam, and did I miss anyone? I don't think I did. Sunny Hinduja, of course. Sunny Hinduja has also qualified, which means over the course of next 20 questions, we'll know two people who will join them for semis. Exciting lineup coming up very soon. Without further ado, let me call all the contestants. The first contestant has been here before in the two general editions earlier. One of the most fun contestant we have always had. I can't imagine doing an edition without him. One of the best actors I know, most fun poet, singer, everything. Give it up for the multi-talented Gopal Dutt.
एकदम टाइम पे आया
Gopal ji is here. Next contestant is, of course, an ex-finalist of Cricket and Football Edition, ex-semi-finalist of General Edition, and of course, playing in his home ground. It's like welcoming Gerard to Anfield. Give it up for my brother Rahul Furmania.
Thank you. I just want to say, Battle of Plassey was fought in 1757.
That is correct.
Prepared.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Arey, pakka, I was there.
Great.
Man, this panel is the best. On that note, talking about people who are best at what they do, next someone is not just a great bowler, but also professionally one of the best writers, actors that I know. Give it up for Shivankit Parihar.
Woo!
Hey guys, hi.
On that note, someone who's been semi-finalist before, I think twice or thrice, because she's good at quizzing. She's been with us on the quizzing journey from day zero. Give it up for Shreemayee.
Hello. Thank
Hi.
you for having me.
Let's begin the last quarter final. All the best to Gopalji. No, GD, as we call him
GD.
on the comedians.
Yeah.
All the best
Please.
to GD, Rahul, Shivankit, and Shreemayee. Question number one to GD. GD, the whole of India follows the Indian Standard Time, which is called IST, which is 5 hours, 30 minutes ahead of GMT. But in a certain place in India, IST is not followed. I'm not talking about on paper, like officially whole India follows IST. But there is a place in India which does not follow IST. Instead, they have their own standard time, okay, which is 1 hour ahead of IST, because that helps with their productivity. What I want you to know is which particular area of India has this unique standard time. Okay, I'm looking at a funda where I want you to tell me कि India में एक particular जगह को productivity बढ़ाने के लिए they have 1 hour पहले हैं वो IST से. कौन सी जगह की बात हो रही है, किस बारे में बात हो रही है?
Okay. Which is 1 hour ahead of IST for the productivity. So northeast.
Good track. Can you be more specific?
Okay, so you need the state name.
हद ही हो गया यार. बोल दिया ना नॉर्थ ईस्ट, और कैसे?
थोड़ा और specific basically. Not too vast. मैं एक particular फंडे का वेट कर रहा हूँ.
Okay.
प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ती है उस जगह की अगर जल्दी काम शुरू करे, जल्दी खत्म करे.
मेघालय?
Not Meghalaya. Going to Rahul.
Oh shit.
But Northeast is good track. You might get part points, GD. एक बार देखते हैं.
गोवा तो नहीं है. गोवा में एक्चुअली 1 घंटा लेट चलता है. नॉर्थ ईस्ट बहुत अच्छा क्लू तो दे दिया गोपाल दत्त जी ने. मेघालय नहीं है, जहाँ की प्रोडक्टिविटी बढ़ जाती है उसकी वजह से.
करेक्ट. इसलिए वो 1 घंटा आगे चलते हैं IST.
अरुणाचल प्रदेश.
Okay. Shivankit.
This is Assam.
Okay. Can you be थोड़ा more specific?
असम में. अच्छा, आप शहर का नाम पूछ रहे हैं?
नहीं, थोड़ा मैं एक पर्टिकुलर चीज का वेट कर रहा हूँ. बस वो कीवर्ड वगैरह आ जाएगा तो मैं क्लोज कर दूंगा.
असम में असम में मैंने सुना था कि वहां पे, मतलब आप क्या मतलब थ्योरी पूछ रहे हो उसके पीछे की?
आप जो बोलना है बोल सकते हैं. मुझे बस एक वर्ड चाहिए और एक पर्टिकुलर स्पेसिफिक चीज चाहिए जिसका मैं वेट कर रहा हूँ. नॉर्थ ईस्ट सही है, आसाम बहुत सही है, आपको भी पार्ट पॉइंट्स मिलेंगे, बट एक पर्टिकुलर का वेट कर रहा हूँ, वो कोई बोल दे तो आंसर क्लोज हो जाएगा।
आसाम में स्पेसिफिकली आई हैव नो आइडिया, मतलब आप स्पेसिफिकली क्या, मतलब मुझे आसाम पता है बट स्पेसिफिकली क्या है पता नहीं।
आसाम तो हमें भी पता है।
नहीं, आपने नॉर्थ ईस्ट बोला था ना, मुझे लगा कि
नहीं, बट नॉर्थ ईस्ट में आसाम है, ये तो पता
आसाम
है ना।
आसाम में दिसपुर।
नो, पासिंग टू श्रीमोई।
I'm just going to, like, if Assam is correct, then has it got something to do with tea plantations and tea
Tea
workers?
gardens is exactly what I was looking for, and not Assam. मतलब Assam में तो खैर IT Guwahati भी है, but that doesn't follow a different stand-up. Tea garden is exactly what I was looking for. It's it's something called Chai Bagan time, which is 1 hour ahead of IST. Okay, Chai Bagan time, CBT. Tea gardens in Assam. Tea garden, tea plantation, tea is what I was looking for.
Okay.
But I will give part points to Gopalji and Shivankit. Gopalji went to Northeast. Shivankit said Assam, but obviously most points will go to Shreemayee because she said the exact answer. So I'm giving 6 to Shreemayee for the exact answer, which is Chai Bagan time. Giving 3 to Shivankit for Assam and 1 to Gopalji for Northeast. Okay.
एक और राउंड करते तो पिन कोड तक पहुंच जाते हम लोग।
नहीं, बट ज्यादा मुझे मिलने चाहिए, मैंने तो
Rahul, you have
उसको।
contributed nothing to this pin code, by the way. You are the only person.
Yeah, I'm letting the youngsters enjoy some limelight before I start like blasting you guys out of this tournament.
Assam 3 points for Shivankit because Assam is technically right, but Chai Bagan time is what I was looking for. Northeast 1 point.
Okay. Quiz master is the god, हम क्या कह सकते हैं।
Okay. Great start. I'll come back to Gopalji for direct question.
ओ, मेरा फिर से आएगा।
हाँ,
Nice.
ये भी फायदा है कम पॉइंट मिलने का। Identify the person who can be seen advertising Godrej soap in an ad from 1930s here. So आपके स्क्रीन पे is a Godrej ad from 1930s. Look at the ad आराम से, and I have hidden the person who is in this ad. I want you to tell me who is hidden. Okay, I'll read it for your convenience. The ad says Godrej vegetable toilet soap. Dash, matlab the person says, I know of no foreign soaps better than Godrej, and I will make a point of using Godrej soap. Says Major W.S. Dickinson, Godrej soaps are perfect in all respects. Factory, Delhi Road, Bombay. Sole Agents, Bombay, Calcutta, Lahore, Madras, Karachi. Basically, Godrej का प्रिंट एड है 1930s का, जिसमें हमने जो इन पे है इस एड में उनका चेहरा हटा दिया। All I need from you is to guess who is this person.
1930 का मॉडल कौन था भाई?
हाँ, मतलब ये कौन है जो 1930 में एडवर्टाइजिंग में काम कर रहा है?
पहले ये फोटो में बदन किधर है, हाथ की कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा मुझे।
हाँ,
पेड़ है।
ओके, सो आई एम गेसिंग।
जूम करके देख रहे हैं गोपाल जी?
हाँ, मैंने जूम करके देखा तो मुझे कपड़े से थोड़ा आइडिया लग रहा है कि रविन्द्रनाथ टैगोर हो सकते हैं।
Is that your guess, Gopal sir?
Yeah.
Brilliant answer. It is 10 points to Gopal ji.
Oh, thank you.
Rabindranath Tagore. And
वो कपड़े से ही मुझे आइडिया है।
Yes.
मुझे ओशो भी लग रहे थे गोपाल जी, बट 1930 गलत था।
Gopal ji gets 10 points. It is Rabindranath Tagore. Beautiful answer. Great first 10 points on the board. Next direct will be to Rahul. Rahul, I'm talking about a European country. This European country's presence on the Indian subcontinent lasted from 1605 to 1825. Merchants of the Dash East India Company first established themselves in Pulicat as they were looking for textiles to exchange with the spices they traded in the East Indies. Dash Surat and Dash Bengal were established in 1616 and 1627 respectively. After the Dash conquered Ceylon, which is Sri Lanka, from the Portuguese in 1656, they took the Portuguese forts on the Malabar coast 5 years later as well to secure Ceylon from Portuguese invasion. Later on, owing to the provisions of the Anglo-Dash Treaty of 1824, all transfers of property and establishments were to take place on 1st March 1825. All the blanks are the same. Tell me the blank or just tell me the European country we are talking about.
Are we talking about France?
No, not the French, not France. Shivankit.
Uh, oh, Anglo. Is it Greece?
Not Greece. Shreemayee.
Is it the Dutch?
It is the Dutch. It is Dutch East India Company, Dutch Surat, Dutch Bengal, and this is correct. 10 points to Shreemayee. The Dutch lasted in India in that period of time, and then they left. Okay, 10 points to Shreemayee. Great crack.
यार ये मुझे आता था, ये श्रीमोई, इसीलिए तो इंटेलिजेंट लोग तुमने डाल दिए ना इसमें। ये मुझे आता था, ये मैं फिर खेल जाता, इसके बाद तो मैं जीत जाता।
I mean, to be fair, even I knew Tagore first. I was just saying. I was waiting as a Bengali.
मुझे अभी तक सिर्फ वाजपेयी वाला आंसर पता था।
Okay, 6 points to Shreemayee. Great quizzing so far. Next direct will be to Gopal ji. Neecha Nagar is a 1946 Hindi film directed by Chetan Anand. It was a pioneering effort in social realism in Indian cinema and paved the way for many such parallel cinema films by other directors. It starred Chetan Anand's wife, Uma Anand, with Rafiq Ahmed, Kamini Kaushal, Rafi Peer, Hamid Bhatt, Zora Saigal. What I want you to tell me is what unique distinction does this film hold amongst Indian films? Basically, Neecha Nagar has achieved something that no other Indian film has achieved. I just want you to tell me that.
I don't know. Female, I mean, lesbian love story?
Not lesbian love story. Rahul?
I think this is the only film which has not launched Jackie Bagnani. See, every other movie has launched, so it is not a lesbian love story. Does it talk about infidelity, the first movie?
First movie to talk about infidelity? No. Shivankit?
इंडिपेंडेंस के पहले ओके कुछ कनेक्शन ब्रिटिशर्स से तो नहीं है आई डोंट नो नो आइडिया
ओके पासिंग टू श्रीमोई
I don't know, pass.
ओके ठीक है 5 पॉइंट का करते हैं हिंट के साथ बढ़ते हैं स्टार्टिंग विद जीडी सो नीचा नगर इज द ओनली इंडियन फिल्म टू हैव वन डैश ठीक है ये अकेली फिल्म है जिसने डैश जीता है तो उस क्लू के साथ एक राउंड लेते हैं
गोल्डन ग्लोब
नॉट गोल्डन ग्लोब राहुल
Won the hearts of people. Only movie to have won the hearts.
Rahul, I love you. मुझे एक राहुल के साथ अलग से कोई खेलना है जिसमें सब गलत जवाब देने होंगे.
Only Indian movie to have won the Academy Awards. मेरे को और कोई पता नहीं हुआ.
नो शिवांकित
Academy तो नहीं.
British awards.
BAFTA no Shreemayee
No.
I don't know, Golden Bear or something.
No, not golden bear. Okay, can we...
2.5 point के लिए एक और राउंड हो जाए 2.5 point के लिए.
नहीं. Only Indian film to win the Palm d'Or at Cannes. The only Indian film, Neecha Nagar.
What are you saying? Are you sure? Because एक चामुंडुड्डी नाम की कन्नड़ा फिल्म है जिसने जीता था.
नहीं sir, I'm sure. Only Indian film to have won Palm d'Or, no one guessed. But Dutch was answered by Shreemayee, and Neecha Nagar was Gopalji's direct. So this will be Rahul's direct. Known as one of the greatest avant-garde women artists of the early 20th century and a pioneer in modern Indian art, who is this great artist? Okay, very direct question. There are 3 paintings on your screen from one of the greatest Indian painters, one of the greatest Indian artists of 20th century, woman. Who are we talking about?
Sarojini Naidu.
No, it's not Sarojini Naidu. Shivankit?
This is Amrita Shergill.
This is Amrita Shergill. Yes.
अरे यार shit.
Amrita Shergill. 10 points to Shivankit.
शिवांकित मेरे पास आया ऐसे क्वेश्चन जिसका आंसर आपको पता है तो टेंशन मत लो.
आपने व्हाट्सएप पे
थोड़ा
यार ये मुझे आता था यार ये क्यों
आपको सब आता है आई नो किस्मत का खेल भी है थोड़ा शायद
यार ये मुझे भी आता था यार.
हालांकि तेरे बात तो श्रीमोई तो सब बता ही देती है नहीं तो मैं उम्मीद ही छोड़ चुका.
Okay.
मुझे तेरे से उम्मीद थी कि तू नहीं बता पाएगा लेकिन वो तो बता.
अरे नहीं पेंटिंग का थोड़ा है नॉलेज कोई टेंशन नहीं.
Amrita Shergill is correct. Next direct will be to Shreemayee. Year 1970, Lakshmikant Pyarelal, Kishore Kumar and Anand Bakshi were gathered for making of the music for a movie. Lakshmikant Pyarelal and Anand Bakshi were trying to make a song, but there wasn't any tune or lyrics that sounded good. So after a while, Kishore Das stood up and he said, okay, so I'm going. To which Lakshmikant asked, when will you meet next time? And Kishore Das replied, whenever you say. Anand Bakshi stood up and said, stop, I've got the song for us. What song are we talking about?
भगवान करे श्रीमोई का इंटरनेट चला जाए और फिर मैं ये जवाब दे.
No, internet I have, but answer I don't.
फिर मेरे पास आएगा ना?
जी
Yes.
जी.
1970.
यार ये तो मुझे भी पता है गोपाल जी.
अरे
One for the team.
रहने दे.
One for the team गोपाल जी.
Okay.
नहीं आप भी ना. I can give you a clue. Jackie Bagnani was launched in this movie. This is Kumar Varun's joke.
Sorry, Shreemayee.
No, I was saying that the problem with watching only Shah Rukh Khan movies is that I can only think of Jackie Hu Main. No, I mean it's 1970, so my guess is Mere Sapno Ki Rani.
Not Mere Sapno Ki Rani. Gopal, GD.
अच्छा तो हम चलते फिर कब मिलोगे जब तुम कहोगे.
Beautiful.
देख लिया गोपाल जी, मैंने देख लिया आपकी दोस्ती देख ली मैंने. छोड़ देते हैं.
Kishore stood up and said कि अच्छा तो हम चलते हैं. Lakshmikant said फिर कब मिलोगे? And Kishore replied जब तुम कहोगे. And then Anand Bakshi stopped it.
क्वेश्चन में ही आंसर है यार.
क्वेश्चन में ही आंसर था.
Yes, that is correct.
Wow.
The answer is अच्छा.
By the way, fun fact, there is one more song which got created like this. When Sunil Shetty का पैर में लग गया था, he was like, hi huku, and चलो we got the lyrics.
Okay, next direct will be to Rahul. अच्छा तो हम चलते
But
हैं.
thank you Shreemayee, thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay. Superb quiz so far. Okay, this is an English word used in English. Rahul, it's a word which denotes a tactic used by labor activists and union leaders in India. It is similar to picketing. Okay. Usually, a group of people would surround a politician or a government building until their demands are met or answers given. This principle was introduced as a formal means of protest in the labor sector by Subodh Banerjee, the PWD and labor minister in the 1967 and 1969 United Front governments of West Bengal. Owing to its popularity, the word was added to the concise Oxford English Dictionary in 2004. What is the word? Essentially, an Indian word that's also used in English and denotes a tactic used by activists in India where they surround a politician or government building until their demands are met or answers are given.
It's not lol, I'm sure. It's not lol.
अरे यार मुझे इसके साथ खेलना है कोई.
Is it घेराव?
Beautiful answer. It is घेराव. Great.
Confidence देखा मैं जोक में भी. मेरे को पता था मेरे आंसर था.
10 points to Rahul. घेराव is obviously a Hindi origin.
मैं सोचा था हल्ला बोल.
Also used in English. घेराव, etc.
So I'm off the mark, right? I'm off the mark.
Yes, Rahul, you're off the mark now. You opened your account with 10 points. Okay, next.
ये तो मैंने किया भी है अपने पैसे निकलवाने के लिए प्रोड्यूसर्स की बिल्डिंग के आसपास.
Okay, next direct will be to Shivankit. Shivankit, this is a poem that you see on the screen. This is excerpt from a poem called An Old Man's Hope, written by a certain British in 1886. Okay, all these are hints. This is a poem written by a British in 1886. I need you to tell me who this Britisher is. Let's look at the poem now. Sons of Ind, why sit ye idle? Wait ye for some Deva's aid. Buckle to, be up and doing. Nations by themselves are made. Yours the land, life, all at stake though. Not by you the cards are played. Are ye dumb? Speak up and claim them. By themselves are nations made. Who is this British who wrote this poem in 1886?
ये मैं इसका कुछ हिंदी ट्रांसलेशन तो नहीं है, मैं वो एक बार कोशिश कर लेता हूँ, देख के शायद कुछ कनेक्ट हो जाए। सन ऑफ हिंदुस्तान के सपूतों, वाई तुम चुप क्यों बैठे हो, अरे नहीं, ऐसा तो कोई गाना नहीं।
ट्रांसलेशन से नहीं, मतलब इंग्लिश इज फाइन, लाइक हिंदी का।
ओल्ड मैन होप, सर्टेन पिटीशन 1986। No idea. No idea. Pass.
Okay, passing to Shreemayee.
My guess is Alan Octavian Hume.
Yeah, it's perfect. Alan Octavian Hume, A.O. Hume, who founded Congress. This is his poem. British 1886 was a huge hint because 1885 he founded Congress, and this is his poem just to encourage Indians to, you know, fight for their own rights and eventually.
कितना views मिला ये poem को?
Shreemayee is correct. Full 10 points to Shreemayee. A.O. Hume, Alan Octavian Hume. Okay, the first half of the quiz is over. Let's look at the scores. Arya,
just move on. No? Let's not look at the scores.
GD after Rabindranath Tagore and part points on Chai Bagan Time and Acha To Hum Chalte Hain has 21 points. Rahul with Gherao has 10 points. Shivankit with Chai Bagan part points and 10 points on Amrita Shergill is on 13 points. And Shreemayee with A.O. Hume, Dutch East Indies and Chai Bagan Time 6 points is on 26. Okay. Right now, there's not much difference in the four scores. Actually, एक answer आगे पीछे. Shreemayee is leading with 26, Gopal ji on 21, Shivankit on 13, Rahul on 10. We'll start reverse infi bounce now, which means the order will be Shreemayee, Shivankit, Rahul. This is Shreemayee's question. This is an Amul ad. Enough. All the hints that you need is in the ad, except the parts that are blanked out. I want you to tell me whose face is blanked in the ad. Okay. Even if you don't tell me the exact name, Funda would be enough.
Is this the MDH uncle?
Yeah, it is correct. MDH.
Yeah.
Dharampal Gulati, MDH uncle, 10 points to Shreemayee. Yaad bhi tha tha, swad bhi tha tha, because he passed away in the year 2020. Dharampal Gulati. But I said I'm okay with just the Funda. MDH is enough. And yeah, 10 points to Shreemayee. We now move to Shivankit. Closer to Shivankit's home, actually. The weaving culture of a certain place emerged between the 2nd and 7th century. It is situated on the boundary of two cultural regions of the state, Malwa and Bundelkhand. Now we are talking about a particular place that is known for its sari. Okay, so the sari tradition began in the 13th century. In the beginning, the weavers were Muslims. Around 1350, Koshti weavers from Jhansi migrated to, all the blanks are the same. Ek jagah is the blank. Migrated to Dash and settled there. Dash saris are produced from three kinds of fabric: pure silk, Dash cotton, and silk cotton. What is the name of these saris named after the place of origin? तो एक बार देख लेते हैं कि क्या क्या इसमें हिंट है. बेसिकली अपने को एक टाइप ऑफ साड़ी बताना है, जिस साड़ी का टाइप का नाम उस जगह से आता है जहाँ की हम बात कर रहे हैं. और ये जो जगह है वो मालवा और बुंदेलखंड के बाउंड्री पे है. और इस साड़ी को 13th सेंचुरी से बना, तो काफी सालों से इस साड़ी का ट्रेडिशन है. पहले सिर्फ मुस्लिम व्यूअर हुआ करते थे, फिर बाद में कोष्टी व्यूअर्स आ गए झांसी से. और ये 3 टाइप के फैब्रिक से बनता है: प्योर सिल्क से, एक कॉटन टाइप जो कि सेम है एज द ब्लैंक, तो अगर शिवांकित साड़ी है तो शिवांकित कॉटन है ऐसे करके, एंड सिल्क कॉटन. ओके, तो किस टाइप की साड़ी की बात कर रहे हैं?
चंदेरी.
ब्यूटीफुल आंसर, इट इज चंदेरी.
मेरे को थोड़ा, मैं एक्चुअली मालवा बुंदेलखंड के बीच में शहर सोचने की सोच रहा था, तो टाइम लग गया.
चंदेरी साड़ी, ब्यूटीफुल क्रैक. चंदेरी साड़ी इज करेक्ट. एक अनुष्का शर्मा की आई गूगल इमेज सर्च किया चंदेरी साड़ी में, आधी फोटो फिर यही थी. Apparently Anushka Sharma has made it very popular. 10 points to Shivankit. Beautiful. 10 points to Shivankit.
Where are you from, Shivankit? You said Varun.
I'm from Bundelkhand and Bagelkhand, so yeah, quite close. Sorry.
कोई का मदुरई वाला क्वेश्चन हो जाए अभी.
हाँ, फर्स्ट एडिशन में मुझे अभी याद है. Okay, Chanderi Sari is correct. Next, direct to Rahul. Rahul, this is a movie which was released in India in 2014. The movie is called Katya Baaj. It is a story of a particular city's electricity crisis resulting in load shedding. Power cuts of up to 15 hours a day cause great trouble to residents and factories alike. This gap in supply and demand becomes the bedrock of local electricity thieves like Loha Singh, who provide illegal power connection to people by plugging into official supplies through live wires. This story is based on which Indian city? Okay, let's look at the hints. We are talking about a 2014 movie, which is about a particular city's electricity crisis because there's a lot of load shedding in that city. The power cuts happen to around 15 hours, cause a lot of trouble to residents and factories as well. So इस मूवी में जो मेन कैरेक्टर्स है वो लोग हैं which are known locally as कटियाबाज, local electricity thieves like लोहा सिंह, one of the main characters. And इनका काम होता है they provide illegal power connection to people by plugging into official supply through live wire. काटा लगा के करते हैं. Which city? I just want the name of the Indian city.
No idea. Patna.
Not Patna. Passing to GD.
Kanpur.
Kanpur is correct.
Thank you, Rahul.
कानपुर की बिजली का राज कटियाबाज. Okay, कानपुर is nice.
तो ये क्यों तूने निकाला?
कौन सा?
ब्लर क्यों? पूरा मूवी का नाम? Not that मेरा आंसर चेंज होता, लेकिन फिर भी इंफॉर्मेशन तो.
Okay, now we move to Shreemayee. This is Shreemayee's direct. Shreemayee, we are talking about frescoes, certain kinds of frescoes depicting Hindu mythology in the state of Dash. Okay, the scriptural basis of these paintings can be found in the Sanskrit text Chitra Sutram. Chitra Sutra is a part of the Vishnu Dharmottar Puran, a book written in Sanskrit about 1500 years ago. Traditionally, the painting involves 4 different processes. Step 1, preparation of the ground. The ground usually is wall, okay, granite and laterite walls. Sketching of the outline, application of color, and addition of decorative details. All I want you to tell me is the style. What is the style of painting called? You know what the painting consists of. It consists of Hindu mythology, key stories, etc. Okay. These are frescoes. State of Dash. So that dash is also important. That's part of the answer. We also know these are done on walls. Okay, and we also know the process and some clues here and there with the names. What is this style of painting called?
I have no idea. Pass.
Okay, passing to Shivankit.
Is it Rangoli?
No,
not Rangoli. Passing to Rahul.
Oh, sorry.
मेरा भी वही आंसर था, शिवांकित.
नहीं. Okay.
अभी वापस पढ़ के क्या ही फायदा. कश्मीरी पेंटिंग, पता नहीं.
Okay, not Kashmiri painting. Passing to GD.
Chitrapattam.
No. Okay. We'll start with Shreemayee again. This is the 5 point now, but अब मैं just simplify कर रहा हूँ कि the painting is called dash mural paintings. Okay. And that dash is the name of the state. So all I want from you is now the name of the state. These are mural paintings, right? These are on walls. So dash mural paintings. I just want you to tell me the dash. The blank in the first line is actually part of the answer.
I don't know. Gujarat.
Gujarat mural paintings? No. Passing to Shivankit.
Is it Bihar Madhubani?
Bihar mural painting? No. Rahul?
Rajasthan.
Rajasthan mural painting? No. Gopal ji?
Karnataka.
Not Karnataka mural paintings. The answer is Kerala mural paintings. Okay. No one gets it. The last direct was for Shreemayee. So this will be Shivankit's direct. Direct will be to Gopal ji from we now go down south back to Kerala actually. In Kerala, this place is locally known as Sarandri Vanam or Sarandri's forest because Sarandri was Draupadi's assumed name when she was in exile. She was so struck by this place's beauty, that her legend made the area famous by her name. First explored in 1847 by the botanist Robert White, this is one of the last undisturbed tracts of mountain rainforest and tropical moist evergreen forest in India. Now जो नाम मुझे आप लोगों से चाहिए, the more famous name comes from a perceived absence of noisy cicadas. Cicadas वो वाले इंसेक्ट होते हैं जो बहुत आवाज करते हैं, यहाँ पे अपेरेंटली वो नहीं है, इस वजह से इस जगह का नाम आता है, जिस जो नाम मुझे चाहिए और जिस नाम से ये जगह फेमस है। एक और स्टोरी है इस नाम की, अनदर स्टोरी एट्रीब्यूट्स द नेम टू द एंग्लिसाइजेशन ऑफ सेरांद्री। सो तीन बातें हम लोग यहाँ पे बोल रहे हैं। एक जगह है केरला में जिसका लोकल नाम सैरंद्री वनम है। वो इसलिए है क्योंकि द्रौपदी का जो नाम था एग्जाम में वो सैरंद्री था और उन्हें ये जगह बहुत अच्छी लगी थी, इसलिए उनके नाम पे सैरंद्री वनम हो गया। सेकेंड हिंट ये है कि जो एक्चुअल जो फेमस नाम है जिसे हम लोग जानते हैं, दैट इज देयर बिकॉज ऑफ द एब्सेंस ऑफ नॉइजी किकाडस, परसीव्ड एब्सेंस, ऐसा लगता है कि ये नॉइजी किकाडस वहां पे नहीं है। थर्ड, बहुत लोगों को लगता है कि इतना कुछ नहीं है, सैरंद्री को अंग्रेजों ने कुछ और बोलना शुरू कर दिया, इसलिए इस जगह का नाम ये पड़ गया। व्हाट प्लेस इन केरला आर वी टॉकिंग अबाउट? And also this is a tropical this is a mountain rain forest and tropical moist evergreen forest etc. वो भी सोचना है। 4 क्लूज हैं।
नहीं यार, सॉरी, पास।
Passing to Shreemayee,
I don't know, pass.
passing to Shivankit,
मुन्नार,
passing to Rahul.
यार मुझे एक फॉरेस्ट पता है,
हाँ।
लेकिन वो कुछ भी सैरांद्री जैसा साउंड नहीं करता है, तो मैं वो नहीं।
नो प्रॉब्लम, कोई भी एक क्लू में फिट बैठ रहा है तो बोल दो।
इज इट वायनाड?
Not Wayanad. Okay, we'll make it a 5-point question. Start with GD. So the answer is English. Okay, so English है. It's a national park. Dash dash national park. Both blanks are English. Okay, dash dash national park. Both blanks are English. And the name,
नहीं
the
पता
biggest
मुझे।
clue in this slide is the third clue, which is the more famous name comes from a perceived absence of noisy cicadas. Okay, read that line again. Think of national parks in Kerala and think of a 2-word English term. We'll start whenever GD is ready.
हाँ, पास मैंने बोला।
Okay, passing to Shreemayee.
I don't know, pass.
Shivankit,
याद ही नहीं है नेशनल पार्क। नो आइडिया।
Rahul,
यार केरला का ऑरेंज काउंटी?
no. The answer is Silent Valley. Okay, Silent Valley National Park. The name gets its name because absence of noise, which means silent.
अरे यार ये तो पता था, शिट यार, याद ही
नहीं पता
अरे
था,
यार।
मुझे तो नहीं पता था यार।
नहीं, मतलब साइलेंट वैली था, पता क्या है।
I thought
याद ही-
silent something, but I couldn't decide. I mean, I couldn't remember valley. And
हाँ,
Okay, Silent Valley is the answer. Nobody got it, and this was GD's direct. So next direct will be Shreemayee. Okay, Shreemayee, this is going to be your question. You're looking at this person, Shyam Sharan Negi of Kalpa, Himachal Pradesh. He's a retired school teacher who got the chance to be a part of the history book in 1951 as Himachal Pradesh went to it 5 months early because the weather there tends to be inclement in February and March, and heavy snowfall during that period would make it impossible for citizens to reach the locations. What is the record that Shyam Sharan Negi has that he will keep in his name till all time to come? So you can't break this record. Okay, let's look at all the hints. Shyam Sharan Negi, someone from Himachal, he became part of the record books in 1951 because something happened in Himachal 5 months earlier because of weather conditions. And what record did he make? I mean, why is he in record book? That it's kind of a record that can't be broken also.
okay, so is he like the first person to vote in independent India?
Beautiful answer, perfect answer. These are the kind of answers that
आपको पता था ये शिवांकित?
नो।
यार श्रीमोई यार,
I
छोड़
knew
दे
that
तू
I
यार।
knew this Himachal Pradesh from that. So
first voter in India. He is the
51 was a big hint, na?
51 was a big hint. Yeah, 51 was a big hint. First general election in India and happened in Himachal a little early than India because वहाँ पे बाद में बर्फ गिरती है, वो लोग नहीं जा पाते वोट देने. And Shyam Sharan Negi became the first voter ever in independent India. Okay, last question.
ये
now.
लोग ने they have done more social distancing than most of us in the pandemic.
Okay, going to Shivankit now. Shivankit, on your screen, what you see is a Google Doodle celebrating 80th birth anniversary of an Indian woman who was the first woman recipient of Padma Shri Award in 1960. Look at the doodle and tell me who is she and her claim to fame.
Achievement, was it? She looks like a swimmer, I think.
Yeah.
इंग्लिश चैनल क्रॉस की थी.
And
Wait.
okay.
You is it right? I don't know.
It is correct. English Channel Cross is the claim to fame. And
नाम यार याद नहीं आ रहा. I pass. I don't remember.
ठीक है. We'll do one. एक बार round ले लेते हैं. If someone remembers the name, the achievement Shivankit has got. Rahul.
मुझे सिर्फ अचीवमेंट पता था क्योंकि गूगल ने इजी करके दिया था. लेकिन नाम तो नहीं पता यार. 5 पॉइंट भी ले लिया शिवांकित यार.
अरे
ओके जीडी.
वही मेरे को भी उतना ही पता है यार इंग्लिश चैनल.
ओके श्रीमय.
उसको तो पता है.
No, I can't remember the name. It's something like Mala Sen or Das or something.
No, so I'm giving 5 to Shivankit and closing this answer क्योंकि point नहीं है इंडियन को पता ही नहीं है.
आरती साहा
ये तो बिल्कुल दूर दूर तक नहीं पता था.
ये रिद्धिमान शाह की कुछ ऐसा रिलेटिव सोचना पड़ता है याद करने के लिए तो यार.
Last quarter final is over. Let's look at the score quickly.
15 पॉइंट ले लिया ये दोनों ने. श्रीमयू
GD had in the first half and he got Kanpur with Katiyabaj in the second half. He had 10 more points and GD ends on 31. Rahul had 10 in the first half. He got 10 more in second half. He ends on 20 points. Shivankit had 13 in the first half. He got Chanderi Saris and 5 points for Aarti Saha's achievement. So 15 more points. 28 for Shivankit.
Chanderi was a brilliant answer.
Shivankit was just 3 points behind Gopalji. 3 points behind Gopalji. And Shreemayee, of course, dominated the quiz. 26 in the first half. She got 2 more answers in the second half. MDH, Masale and AO, the first voter, Fanda, she gets 20 more and ends on 46.
Very good.
Thank you, GD, and all the best to GD and Shreemayee. And thank you, Rahul and Shivankit. Always a pleasure hosting you.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Thank you. It was great fun. Thank you.
Gopalji and Shreemayee, best of luck.
Yes. Best of luck. Kill it.
Chalo. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.